Welcome back to CT Live. We are joined now by registered dietitian from Yale New Haven Health Kitchen. This is Danielle Sanders. You are teaching us how we can work blueberries into our diet more and the benefits of doing so, right?
Absolutely. So
Okay.
July is National Blueberry Month. And we're going to talk about some fun ways to incorporate blueberries. These small berries pack big nutrition.
I love it.
And they have that nice, beautiful, bold blue color,
Yeah.
which gives them their antioxidant content.
Oh.
So we love blueberries for that reason, as well as the fiber.
Okay.
Okay. So the first way that we're going to do this, an easy way, is to toss them into a salad.
I love fruit in a
It's
salad.
the easiest way, and I
Yeah.
think people forget you can mix fruit and vegetables in a salad.
Yeah.
It instantly elevates the dish, both with color and texture.
Yeah, beautiful.
Very simple.
I love it.
Over here, I went a little savory with this
I
one.
like this.
Because oftentimes we get stuck in the breakfast sweet blueberry
Yeah.
craze.
You think of pancakes, right?
You think of pancakes.
Yeah.
So I took a similar idea, like a blueberry syrup, and I
Okay.
made a blueberry balsamic glaze.
Oh.
And did that over a nice grilled pork chop.
Oh my
So all
gosh.
you do, frozen blueberries in with some balsamic vinegar, a little
Okay.
bit of sweetener, and I did some fresh rosemary to really lean into that
nice.
savory
That's
flavor.
really- and you could just let this simmer on a...
Let it simmer right on the stove.
Okay.
And then you can add it to whatever you're grilling outside.
And this was balsamic, frozen blueberries.
Frozen blueberries,
Honey.
balsamic
Oh,
vinegar,
and
honey
natural
could be your
sweetener.
sweetener.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then...
And then some sort of herb. I love rosemary
Okay.
because I did pork.
Got it.
You could do this with a salmon, a chicken, anything
You
like
mentioned
that.
frozen blueberries, though. Are there any changes in the type of nutrition you can get from a frozen blueberry versus a fresh one?
Excellent question. This question comes up all the
Me?
time. So people always think that fresh blueberries or fresh produce is more nutrition than frozen.
Yeah.
And that's not true.
Really?
Frozen fruit, frozen vegetables, blueberries are a great example, are picked at their peak ripeness. They're being picked right now.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then they're
right
going to
now.
be flash frozen.
Okay.
And so they're frozen in time with that exact nutrition, which makes any of these recipes easy to enjoy year round.
Okay, perfect.
So-
brilliant.
In a salad, you can defrost them, throw them on. Here, we just went straight from the freezer into the glaze.
Okay.
And then the last recipe
This
over
guy
here
also frozen.
might be my favorite
I'm so
recipe here. It's
excited.
summertime. I wanted to do something frozen, something nice and cold.
Oh gosh.
So this is a
good.
blueberry sorbet. Again, we just dumped an entire bag of frozen blueberries.
Okay.
We did
right
some
into the mixer.
right into the mixer.
Okay.
We did some brewed hibiscus tea, so you'll taste the floral notes there as well. Some lime juice.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit of honey for sweetness, because blueberries are
Wow.
naturally sweet.
Okay.
And then we did a little bit of ginger or cinnamon. If you taste kind of that zing on the back of your tongue, that's what that is.
That's what that is. Okay. Right into the blender. How long?
a couple
enough to
cycles,
combine?
yeah, 30 seconds, just enough so that it's still frozen and easily scoopable.
This is so fun. And you know what I noticed? I don't know if you did this on purpose, but you did kind of like a whole dinner meal.
I did.
You got the
Your
appetizer, with
appetizer,
your salad,
your entree,
and then here's your dessert.
and then your dessert.
And you just ran to the grocery store. And this is perfect if you're somebody like me that buys the blueberries and lets them sit there.
And they mold.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen blueberries are a great way to prevent food waste. And in the winter, you can have blueberry
Yeah.
sorbet if you'd like. Because this is an alternative to like an ice cream or another sweet treat. It's loaded with fiber, and we love fiber.
Yeah. I love it so much. I love also picking blueberries. July, of course, it is peak season, like you mentioned. Get out there, have some fun with your kids, and then bring them back into the kitchen
Bring them back.
and cook all this with them.
Can make anything.
Yeah. Chef Danny, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks
We
for having me.
appreciate you.